What just came out of Philadelphia has the entire Eagles nation reeling. It's the kind of news that hits like a blindside blitz, right when the hype is building for that massive Week 11 clash with the Lions. The Birds were making moves at the deadline to fortify the roster, chasing that Super Bowl dream under the link lights, but now there's a shadow over the secondary that's got fans on edge. Whispers from the locker room, trades that promised firepower, and suddenly, a potential game changer slips away. If you're part of this crew, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join the conversation. This community runs on real fans like you. Hold on tight because the name at the heart of this storm, Jaire Alexander, the former All-Pro corner freshly traded to Philly in a bold move for the future, just dropped a bombshell. He's stepping away from football to contemplate retirement. Yeah, you heard that right. After years of battling injuries and chasing that elite status, the 28-year-old is pausing his career, leaving the Eagles secondary in a precarious spot just as the playoff push heats up. Let's rewind to how we got here. Heading into the November 4 trade deadline, Howie Roseman and the front office had two clear missions: bolster the pass rush and shore up the cornerback room. They nailed the first one, shipping a third-round pick to Miami for edge rusher Jalen Phillips. Remember Phillips? The 2021 first-rounder out of Miami who terrorized QCs early on, racking up 16.5 sacks over his first 3 seasons before injuries sidelined him. He's a beast when healthy, explosive off the edge with that motor that screams potential Pro Bowl revival. Eagles fans were buzzing. This was the missing piece to complement Josh Sweat and the line, giving Vic Fangio more toys to play with on defense. But the real fireworks were at cornerback, where depth was thinner than a late-season comeback win. Philly pulled off 2 savvy deals. First, they flipped wideout John Mechie III to the Jets for slot maestro Michael Carter II. Carter's no ordinary nickel. He's a ball hawk with 25 passes defensed over 4 years, plus 150 tackles, turning short gains into turnovers. He's the kind of chess piece that elevates a secondary, especially in a division with Jared Goff's precision passing looming large. Then came the blockbuster, a 2026 6th-rounder to Baltimore for Jaire Alexander and a 2027 7th in return. Alexander, the 2018 first-round gem from Louisville, was once the lockdown king, back-to-back first-team All-Pro nods in 2020 and 2021, with 15 picks and 113 tackles in his prime. Injuries derailed him post-2021, bouncing him from Green Bay to Baltimore, but at his best, he's a shutdown artist who erases top receivers. The trade screamed high-risk, high-reward, a fresh start in Philly where the city bleeds green and demands excellence. Fans lit up social media, fly Philly fly. This secondary is stacked now. Alexander suited up for a handful of practices, flashing that old swag, but whispers of rust and hesitation lingered. Then earlier this week, after sitting as a healthy scratch in his final Ravens tune-up, he broke the news to the Eagles brass. He's out indefinitely, weighing whether to hang him up. The timing. Brutal, with Darius Slay holding down one outside spot, the inside and nickel roles were set to rotate, but now, chaos. Phillips' arrival offsets some defensive pain, but losing a projected starter at CB shakes the foundation. This isn't just a roster tweak, it's a gut punch to a team chasing history. The Eagles sit atop the NFC East at 8-1, but that Lions game Sunday at the Link could be a litmus test. Without Alexander, Fangio's schemes get trickier, more man coverage stress on the young guns, blitz packages ramped up to compensate. And let's not forget the emotional toll, trading assets for a guy who might not lace up again. It's the NFL's cruel side where hope collides with harsh reality. Word count, 652. Diving deeper, the ripple effects are already hitting the practice fields. Just days after Alexander's announcement, the Eagles shuffled their practice squad to address the void. They inked edge defender Titus Leo, a 6'3", 258-pound force from Wagner College who was a 6th-round steal by Indy in 2023. Leo's journey's been a grind, rookie year on Colts PS, scooped by New England in 24 where he notched 4 tackles and a PD in 4 games, then waived and claimed by Tennessee before landing back with Philly for a second stint this season. He's raw but relentless, a developmental piece who could spell Phillips or add depth behind Nolan Smith, releasing cornerback Ambry Thomas in the corresponding move. Ouch. Thomas, the 2021 third-rounder from Michigan, flashed early with the Niners, 23 tackles, an INT, and 5 PDs as a rook. He peaked in 2023 with 43 stops, another pick, and 7 PDs, but hasn't seen game action since, bouncing on waivers. His exit thins an already shaky CB depth chart, forcing Roseman's hand without the deadline safety net. So where does Philly turn now? No more trades, no quick fixes, the cupboard's what it is. The silver lining, that young tandem of Quinion Mitchell and Cooper DeJean is electric. Mitchell, the 2024 first-rounder, has been a revelation, locked down Davante Adams in camp, already snagging 2 picks this year with sticky coverage and ball skills. DeJean, the versatile Iowa product, slides seamlessly inside or out, his 4.4 speed and tackling, 45 stops last season at college, making him a Fangio favorite. They ray the future, the bleed green bloodline carrying the torch. But that third spot, it's a revolving door. Michael Carter II steps up big in the slot, his instincts turning underneath roots into nightmares for offenses. Adoree Jackson, the free agent vet with 9 years under his belt, brings savvy 36 picks in college, 300-plus NFL tackles, though at 29 he's more mentor than shutdown now. Kelly Ringo, the towering 2023 fourth-rounder from Georgia, has raw athleticism, 4.3640, but needs polish after limited snaps. Then there's Jacorian Bennett, the undrafted gem who's flashed in preseason with quick feet and recovery speed. Fangio's mixing and matching, perhaps a big nickel package with DeJean outside and Carter inside, Ringo rotating for fresh legs. The Lions' Lou Jared Goff slicing through secondaries like butter tests this group hard. If they gel, it's validation of Roseman's youth movement, if not cracks show in the armor. Phillips' health is key too, his edge pressure could force Goff off rhythm, buying time for the back end. And don't sleep on the intangibles. Philly's crowd, that roaring sea of midnight green, turns the link into a cauldron. Fly, Philly, fly, chants will echo, fueling underdogs into warriors. This setback with Alexander, it's a plot twist in the Eagles saga, reminding us football's as much heart as helmet. From the highs of deadline hauls to this contemplative curveball, the journey's raw. But Eagles Nation knows resilience. 6 straight NFC East titles under Pedersen and now Sirianni's grit. Fans, this is your team. Bleed green, stay loud, believe in the rebuild. The secondary's battle-tested now, forged in uncertainty. As we head into Week 11, one thing's clear: the birds are flying, wings clipped or not, straight for glory. Word count, 648.